passion. You're pulsing through me. The blood is rushing and I am trusting you'll come save me. My knees are feeling weak.
So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I know I have been away for a while, but I could not resist doing a Halloween tutorial as Halloween is my favourite time of the year. So unfortunately this will be a one-off video for a while, as I don't really have the space to film, I don't have a setup, so this was just a last minute, find any space I could, do the tutorial as quick as I could. So for this Halloween I thought I would do a Poison Ivy tutorial, since there are going to be 100 million different Harley Quinns out there, so I thought that we should give Poison Ivy some love, since she is just as cool as Harley Quinn. So this is going to be a pretty simple Poison Ivy makeup tutorial with a little bit of a twist, so I hope you enjoy and let's get started. So to begin, I'm just going to prime my eyelids with the Collection Concealer in shade Fair. I always use concealer to prime my eyelids, I just think it works really well. So I'm just taking a beauty blender and blending that into the lids. I'm then just taking this eyeshadow palette from BH Cosmetics, and I'm taking this light orange shade with a blending brush, and I'm just going to blend that into the crease. I think this brush is a Sigma E35, I'm not entirely sure, but I'll put all details in the description below. I'm then taking this overly used red shadow from the same palette, and I'm just going to take a pointy eyeshadow brush and put that right in the crease. Then taking this Makeup Revolution Ultra Flawless palette, I'm going to use this red shade with the same pointy brush, and I'm just going to put that even further into the crease just to give it some more depth and make it look more depthy. Oh. I'm just going to take this green shadow mainly and mix it with some of the other greens in the palette. I'm then going to take a blending brush and just place that all over the lid. Using a darker shade of green and a smaller blending brush, I'm just going to put that on the outer corner of the eye and bring it just a little bit out towards the eyebrow. I'm just going to go back in with the red shade and just sharpen up that crease. Next, I'm just going to take a makeup wipe to clean up the edges of that shadow. This will also make it easier to do your eyeliner, as it will act as a guide. Next, I'm going to be doing something a little strange. I'm going to be taking some liquid lipstick. This is Jared Cosmetics Ruby Slipper, and I'll be using that with an angled brush to do my eyeliner. Onto foundation. I'll be using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is the matte one in shade 105. I also apologise if you can hear my dog barking, he's a psycho. I'm then just taking my beauty blender and blending it all out. I'm then just using that same Collection concealer to conceal under my eyes, and then also down the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, a bit on my chin, and then on my forehead as well. This is to just brighten up the face a bit. I'm then just going to set my face with Rimmel translucent powder. I do this face to get rid of smile lines, and then I start choking on the powder because I used way too much. Fun times.
Won't you come and rescue me?
Now onto the eyebrows. Today we won't be filling them in with pencil, in fact we'll be using these pieces of ivy which I prepared earlier. It's very simple. You're basically just getting one of the bigger leaves, making sure it fits around your eyebrow, and then just cutting out other little bits of leaves and sticking them on. So here I'm just making sure that it is the right size for my eyebrow. Don't worry, this is fake ivy. And here I'm just using spirit gum to go above my eyebrow, not on your eyebrow. Let me make this extremely clear, not on your eyebrow, unless you'd like a free eyebrow wax. So I'm being very, very careful to make sure it is around the eyebrow. You're probably going to use a few of the baby hairs that are around there, but trust me, it does not hurt as much as losing your actual eyebrow. So I'm just putting that round the eyebrow, and then I'm going to tap it out until it feels really tacky, and then I'm going to place the ivy eyebrow in place. It takes me a couple goes until I get it in the right place, so it's okay. Take your time, don't rush with it, just get it in the right position and it'll look great. Oh, and make sure you actually move your eyebrow to see if it can actually still move. Here's a close-up version just so you can see exactly what I'm doing. As you can see, above the eyebrow. Repeat, not on the eyebrow. Do not want to get sued because you lost your eyebrow. Next, I'm going to take that same green eyeshadow and I am going to use it to contour. Next, going back in with the red eyeshadow, I'm just going to put that right underneath the bottom lash line. I'm then also going to take the same brush we used for the green eyeshadow to blend that out.
Your body's close to me. I want you to.
Now I'm going to do something that could be seen as dangerous, I don't know. I seem to have been fine with it. I'm using that same liquid lipstick and putting it in my waterline. I do try to keep it away from the eyeball, more towards the lashes. This could be dangerous. Comment down below if it is dangerous. I'm really sorry if it is. If you do have red eyeliner, please use it, or use lip liner. I just didn't have one dark enough that matched the top liner, so I just had to risk it for a biscuit. And you know, if my eyes get irritated, then I guess it works with the look. I'm then just going in with that dark red eyeshadow and just blending that in with the other red and green shadows just to make it look more smoked out. So of course we need mascara. This is the Rimmel Colossal Volume Mascara, I think it's called. I've been using this for years now. It's really good. Gives you really big lashes without clumping, and yeah, it's just an oldie but a goodie. I'm then just taking that green shadow and putting it on the brow bone. I'll then be dragging it along down the sides of my nose just to give the nose a bit more definition and just to make my face look a little cooler, I guess. I was considering painting my entire face and body green, but for this tutorial I really wanted to focus on the details of the face and the details of the actual ivy around the body. So once I do wear this for Halloween on Monday, I will take a picture of me fully in green so you can see the difference between the two. But I think just for this tutorial, we'll focus on the details.
My knees are feeling weak.
Next, of course, is the very important highlight. This is just a Revolution highlighter that I got, really cheap but really good. It's got kind of like a goldy shimmer to it, which is really nice for this look. It kind of blends in really well with the green. So I just put that on the top of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and then a little bit onto my forehead. And of course we need some dark vampy lips, so I'm just taking this lip liner. Do not ask me what lip liner it is, I've had it since I was like 13, that's why it is literally the tiniest lip liner you have ever seen in your entire life. So I'm just going to line my lips. And then taking that same liquid lipstick that we used on our eyes, the Jared Cosmetics Ruby Slipper, I am just going to fill in my lips. And hey, look at that, magically my shirt has disappeared. So I decided that we needed more green, so I decided to contour around the jaw. I'm also going to make this just look a little bit more Halloweeny and less pretty. I'm just going to take this Mehron Pro Colouring and the green colour. This is just going to make the green look a bit more kind of, well, mouldy and gross, I'd say. But the brush also gives off a really like cool leaf effect, I noticed, which just helps it look even more. Here I'm just taking a thin brush and just adding little kind of vines coming down from my head. I also take the darker blue shade in the Mehron Pro Colouring just to make it look a little bit veiny, make it look a bit creepy really. Oh look, another magic trick. I've moved place. Let's carry on with this and forget that we've actually changed place. So still using that blue colour from the Pro Colouring, I'm just going to add some veins underneath my eyes. Don't worry if these come out a bit too bold, you can use a beauty blender, or like I do, I use my finger to just blend them out and make them look a little bit more natural. Taking firstly the green, I'm just going to put that all over where I've contoured with the green eyeshadow. Like I said, this is just going to make it look a bit more gross and creepy. I then go in with the yellow to just add a bit more kind of, I don't know, depth, definition, whatever beauty word you want to use. Basically, it just makes it look a little bit more cool. I'm going to use this sponge that I've previously used for the same colours and just use that to blend out all those areas that we've just filled in with the green and yellow.
My knees are feeling weak. Your body's close to me. I want you to come.
Now on to the fun part. Here I have some fake ivy vines that I got off eBay, really cheap, put them in the description below. I'm then just going to measure them around my arm to see how much I need for each arm and just cut how much I need off. I'm then just going to wrap that around my arm to make sure that it all fits in place and I can get an idea of where I want the leaves to sit. Then taking the spirit gum, I'm going to start placing that on my arm where I want the vines to stick to. I'd say from this experience I've learned that putting a lot of spirit gum on your body is not the best idea. So where you can, try to apply lightly. As you can see here, I start off kind of light-handed, and this is where it was easy to take the vines off my arm, but then later on I start putting really big patches of spirit gum on, and it just didn't end well. I ended up losing a lot of arm hair, which wasn't a big deal, but it was friggin' painful. So there's your warning, just try and use the spirit gum sparingly. So I'm just wrapping the vines around my arm, and then when I get to the elbow, I kind of stick it in a C shape, and then I move my elbow to make sure that it's not gonna pop off. This does take a few goes for it to actually stick in place, but as long as you keep moving your arm with it, it will kind of get more flexible. Then I'm just using the spirit gum to stick all the leaves down on different parts. I try and make sure there's like gaps between and that none of the leaves touch, just so it makes it look more natural, like it's grown around your arm. And then I'm just going to repeat this process all over my body where you can see skin. Another magic trick, I'm now in my Poison Ivy costume. I know I should have been a magician this year, because I'm just magic. So I'm taking the pearl colouring again, I'm taking the red colour. I am then going to dot that around where I've placed all the Poison Ivy vines, just to make it look like I have actually caught a Poison Ivy rash.
Won't you
And of course, don't forget to put some red around those ivy eyebrows of ours. So here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have an amazing Halloween. If you like this video, give it the good old thumbs up, and if you fancy it, subscribe. I am going to get my fancy ivy wig on, and I will see you guys later.